Hello, hello. Good morning, Facebook, Facebook, YouTube, LinkedIn. Hello, hello, hello. How's everyone doing? Happy Thursday. It is Thursday. Oh my God, this week is flying by. Can you believe it? It is flying by. Good morning. How's everyone doing? I am so happy to be here today. So let's begin by you sharing this audio like stream that we are doing here. Today we are going to talk about building and monetizing your unbreakable team. Hello, hello. If you are on, say hello. If you're watching the replay, hashtag replay, say hello. I always come back and I will answer your questions if you have any. Share this. Audio. Someone may benefit from it. Someone may have the same questions you've been having in regards to growing and scaling your private practice to the next level. So, for those that don't know me, my name is Soribel Martinez. I am a licensed clinical social worker in the state of Connecticut. I am the best-selling author of my book Unbreakable and the creator of the multi-million dollar private practice framework. I am so happy to be here today in this moment. So let's talk about this topic that is so important when it comes to us scaling, growing our group practice to the next level. So, but because the truth is here, right? We, as a solo provider, there's only so much that you can do, and you will be trading you do a dollar per hour, right? And there's only so many clients you can see in one day. There's only so many notes that you can physically write. There's so many that you can do all alone. So the key to really scaling your private practice to the next level, to $1 million and beyond, it really has everything to do with you building and monetizing your unbreakable team. Having a team, and this team is just not it's not just clinical, but has to be administration too, right? Because it's impossible to build a $1 million business if you are doing everything yourself, if you are doing all alone. That is not what we want. We want you to be able to leverage your time, so you can protect your time and have some freedom, but also offer opportunities for other people to build their own clinical skills so they can also fulfill their own purpose by providing quality services to our clients, right? Because if you remember when we were doing clinical work in agencies, how difficult it was for us to really treat our clients to the maximum potential of quality of services, because we were assigned clients that sometimes we didn't even have the necessary skills, right? And it was really hard for us to really grow and expand in our lives. So let's talk about some of the steps that you need to really take to build your unbreakable and monetize your team. One of the things that I want to share with you, if you remember, that I am hosting an in-person workshop in West Hartford. And in this workshop, I'm going to be teaching you everything you need so you can start your mental health private practice for time and financial freedom, correct? So the first step that we want to make sure here is we have to define what is your ideal team, right? What are the core needs of your private practice, both clinically and administrative? You want to know what are the core needs of your private practice, and you want to discuss, you want to pay attention to the roles that you need, what skills are needed, and also you want to make sure to have a clarity of what are some of the values, right? The values, your purpose, your vision, your mission. What are the values of your private practice? How do you want to serve the community? Because that is important. The next thing is once you define your ideal team, you have to keep in mind regarding the regarding your cultural fit and values, right? It is important to emphasize that we are in alignment with the people that we are hiring, or rather, the people that we are hiring are in alignment with our values and the way that we want to serve the community. And we want to be able to identify some of the culture traits that you want to highlight in your business. That is so important because since we are here creating movement of change and transformation, we want to make sure that we are promoting our cultural traits, right? That how do we work together as a team? How do we support each other, even in private practice, right? For me, we have a monthly team meeting that we do together when we discuss clinical stuff, issues that may be happening in the private practice. We answer questions and we kind of like get together, right? And talk about some of the difficulties or stressors. The second thing is you want to have a hiring process. One of the things that I find with many private practice owners is that they desire to make more money, they desire to hire people, but they don't have a hiring process, right? And you need to have effective hiring strategies that are going to help you really attract your ideal clients. And one of the strategies that I think that are so important is really building a strong brand, building a brand that really speaks to your messaging, it speaks to the great work that you are doing in the community. How do you want to support the community? And also, how do you want to support your employees and independent contractors? How do you support them, right? And that has to be highlighted in your brand. And unfortunately, I hear a lot that mental health practitioners, we don't need a brand, that we don't need marketing, that we don't need this, that we don't need that. Well, the truth is that if you are a business owner, you need all of the above, right? Because we cannot continue to look at our private practice as something small, something little, something insignificant. No, 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 no. We have to shift the mindset and thinking that we are creating change and transformation that will last for generations, right? That is going to change people's lives, that's going to change the community, that's going to help us build a better community, better families, better individuals, stronger leaders, people that have the ability to bounce back from adversity, challenges, trauma, mental health, emotional health, psychological difficulties, right? So that's the first thing. You need to have a hiring process. And then you have to have an interviewing process, right? That's going to help you interview people with ease, right? When we have systems in place, what it does is it eases the work. Right? We don't have to reinvent the wheel every single time we are hiring. For example, I am hiring right now, right? So I have a system in place. So I just apply the system over and over and over and over again. And what happens is that I don't have to physically like do so much because the system, the process, the roadmap has been designed, and all I have to do is follow it. It makes my job easier. So you want to have effective interviewing questions, ways that you're going to assess your candidates, and also open it up for them to also ask questions. What I do, I always send people my website before we have a conversation or before we're going to have an interview. And the reason why I do that is because I want them to know more about me, right? The next step that you want to take is you want to build a high performing team, right? And what that means is you have to have an onboarding and training process. And so again, some of the issues why you may be struggling is because you don't have a process in place to onboard you new employees and independent contractors. So you have to provide them with guidance, you have to provide them with support. And I always tell my team that I have an open door policy. Especially because we may feel a little bit isolated, right, in private practice. For the independent contractors, obviously they're not employees. I'm not going to be on top of them, but I tell them if you need support, let me know. Whether if it's personal, personal, professional, the practice, clients, whatever it is, I am here to mentor you, to help you, to coach you, right? Because we are human, right? And we also need the support. So having that the systems in place will help you go to the next level, which is to monetize your team. And the way we do that is we leverage the team impact. And the way we do that is by really showcasing how well functioning our team is. Each therapist should have their own genius, area of genius. They need to be able to offer services that are specialized, right? Who are the ideal client? What strategies, what tools, what clinical experience do they have that can help us better serve the community? So we want to make sure that we showcase their experience, that we highlight their potential, right, in our marketing, so people can see and identify who they want to work with, right? The next thing is the next thing that you want to do is excuse me. Who? Excuse me. So we want to highlight our team specialties. We want to highlight their skills. We want to be able to um, highlight their potential and how they can literally help our clients reach their goals and get results if the client does the work, of course. So in conclusion here, what I want you to do is I want you to really get in the mindset that you can and you deserve having an ideal team, a team that will support your ambition and your mission in the world, in the community. And the way that we do that really is by having um, systems and support in place that will help us hire better qualified individuals, people who are actually committed to the vision and the purpose and the vision of supporting our clientele in the community at a higher level, right? We want to make sure that we provide resources for our therapists. For example, one of the things that we do is we write blogs, right? So our blogs are available for our therapists, so they can utilize these tools to also use the inside of the therapeutic process. And then the clients can also use these tools to work on themselves outside of their therapeutic space, right? They can journal, they can do deep work, the therapist can give them homework and give them tips and tools that they can use so they can carry on during the week and they can have success during their everyday life. So listen to me. The truth is that building an unbreakable team and building a dream team requires you to have tools, systems, and support in place. And on the 28th of October, in 2 weeks, almost 2 weeks, we are going to be hosting my first in-person workshop. And in this workshop, I'm going to be teaching you everything that you need to learn how to start your mental health practice for time and financial freedom. I'm going to be using my multi-million dollar hiring frameworks developed by me to help you get to that place in your private practice. So if you're struggling with building your team, knowing what is the hiring process that you should have in place or system, what is your onboarding process, and so on. I will be teaching you this in this almost full day on in-person workshop. We're going to talk about your business mindset. We're going to talk about building and monetizing your unbreakable team. How do you do that? I will provide you with tools and templates and checklists and all the things that you're going to need to use to get to that point. I'm going to talk about my hiring framework and also my onboarding process so you can create your own. I'm going to give you all the templates that you need. You will have that workbook that will have the templates. We're going to have opportunities for Q&A. I'm going to give you interview questions that you can utilize in your hiring process. You are going to have access to a private Facebook group 30 days following the workshop so I can answer your questions and support you. You're going to have a job description template. You will also have an employee performance review template so you can establish long-term relationship with the people that work with you, with your team. And I'm gonna give to you also an onboarding checklist so you can also create your own. As a bonus, we are going to have lunch together where you get to pick my brain about business, life, and whatever it is that you want to ask me that can support you and help you in your own journey. Opportunities for networking and connecting with other like-minded mental health practitioners, right? And then you're gonna get a bonus implementation feedback session that we are going to schedule after the workshop, right? So if you have any questions, you can always leave them here. You can also go to www.unbreakabletherapist.com/workshop. It's being held at a beautiful place, right? I'm not gonna publicly say what place it is because we don't want people showing up without, actually being registered. Once you register, it's gonna tell you exactly where the location is. It's a wonderful, beautiful place where you are going to feel empowered. You're gonna feel good about the work that you're doing to build and create the business and life of your dreams. And it actually begins with you having to hire, having to grow your team, having you to build the right mindset, having the tools, the strategies, the systems in place. That is how we grow big businesses, right? So again, the workshop is on October 28th. It's going to be in the morning at 11 o'clock. We are suggesting that you get there between 10 and 10:30 so you get an opportunity to network and get an opportunity to, just have a good time, take pictures, talk, feel good about yourself, dress up, feel good. Like you do so much work. You are supporting so many lives every single day. Like step out that day, put your heels on if you want to, dress up if you want to, and just feel good, right? This is a good time for personal and professional development, and it is necessary for growth. We cannot grow if we actually are not really immersing ourselves in personal and professional development. And what gives us the courage to take action, right? When we are around people that are doing the same thing or people that are working hard also to get where we want to get, that is contagious, right? That energy of taking actions, of working hard, or taking care of ourselves, all of that stuff is so, so, so important. So, listen, I will talk to you soon. Go look at www.unbreakabletherapist.com/workshop. It's going to be an amazing workshop. The workbook itself is like, I don't know how many pages. It's so nice. You're gonna have templates. You're gonna be able to have fun, laugh, eat. I don't know, drink some tea and coffee, and just enjoy a good time. So come ready for that, and I will talk to you soon. Adios.